what was it like to be
on a submarine?
Yeah.
Close those curtains. And you're on the submarine. You don't get to see the sunlight for 80-something days. You hear background noise. Your day is an 18-hour cycle versus 24. No communication with your families. You get, if you're lucky, what's called a family gram. I don't know how many words were limited on the family gram, but it was like 30 or something like that. And it would come to you in a little strip of paper. When you got the little strip of paper, it felt good. But you have, on a ballistic missile submarine, you do not communicate with the outside world. We only receive data. We never transmit. If you transmit, it's a very bad day. And that happened to myself after I left. But I wasn't on it. But I know what happened. And what's in the official report is not what happened. But that's all I'm going to say on that. But it's a bad day. And they had one.
And it accumulates in lives lost?
Nope, nobody died. Everybody returned home.
That's good news.
That is good news. Because, we have lost 2 naval nuclear submarines. I don't know if you know that.
I did not.
The Thresher and the Scorpion. And there's stories about why they got lost. But the one that stinks is there was a surface ship that heard them go down and heard the explosion. That's what I was told. I never did the research to verify that. But we did lose the Scorpion and we did lose the Thresher. 2 naval nuclear submarine fast attacks style. So there's a difference between the sub I was on, ballistics missile, and a fast attack. Ballistic missiles, we pick up a contact, we go away from the contact. Fast attacks, they're the killer subs. They attack. But we lost 2 in the history of the United States. You could verify that by Google or Wikipedia or whatever you want. But yeah, we lost 2. And there's rumors of why we did. But I don't know the truth on those 2. I know the truth about myself, but not. So I did 4 patrols like that. And you gain a bond with the men on that ship. My 2 best friends. I'm Mexican American, Hispanic, whatever term you want to use. They went to KKK summer camps. One in Georgia, one in Alabama. And they became my 2 best friends while I was on the sub. And to this day, if I called out for help, they'd be here. Because that's how strong it is. And then I got other friends that they're up in North New England area. And if they called, I'd do my best to get up there to help them. It's a strong bond that you live. You see guys go through a lot of emotional states because they get a family gram and there's code words in them because you can't tell the truth. Because if you tell the truth on the family gram, there is censorship and they will blot it out. So we develop code words between husband and wife, between father and son to say if something really goes bad or, yes, we're expecting a child. It's all in code. Not that the Navy understands it. It's just something that 2 individuals create so that they can get that message through. And pretty much all those family grams say is, we're good, be safe, love you. Like I said, it's like 25 or 30 words, something like that. Do you remember? Because I don't know how the family grams, I just gave them to my parents or to her.
Words, but I think it was so many
digits?
Yes,
letters?
Yes.
Okay. And by the way, those were the lowest priority messages. Family grams were lowest priority.
And what was it like from your perspective to write these family grams? And almost, did you ever question if he was actually getting them?
I only had to do that 1 year because of his 4 tours. I only did one as we were married as the last one.
Last 2 patrols.
Last 2 patrols. So I remember I just, something just to keep them, their spirits up is what I was looking at. Like, just keep the spirit up and let him know that we're fine. I was fine. But I was in Connecticut alone, so I did let him know that I went home to San Antonio because I didn't sign up to leave my family that long, so I left and went home. So it wasn't bad though. But he got at the gram and thought something had happened, but I thought I pretty much explained nothing. Everybody was fine. Like, He's still worried about his parents and my parents and things. And then I didn't have to send him anything other than that, because in the next one he was coming, I think I just wrote a simple one. Everything was good.